Hey up, hello, and a very warm welcome back to Grim Sim Labs. Hope you're all having a great day, a great week, a great month. Thanks so much for choosing to spend your evening, your morning, your afternoon with your boy Grim. I appreciate you. Hope it's not keeping you up at night. I find that all the time. I'm watching videos until like 5 in the morning. I'm like, I should be asleep now. Why aren't I asleep? Why aren't I asleep? We've only got a few hours left of daylight here, so we're going to carry on with this while we've got the little bit of light remaining. Then we'll go back and get ready for the stuff tomorrow. But I just thought we'd come back here. I got a tray. We've got an hour, so we can get some stuff to put a load of the junk in. I've actually brought 4 trays, but looking at it, we might not need that many. So we will see. That's all fine. It's all stuff that needs to be done anyway, but we definitely need to take them out of the van. In fact, we'll take them out one at a time, and then we can drive back with any that we don't fill anyway. That's a good idea, Grim. Not very often that happens. Let's put the flashlight on because it is getting dark. Yeah, hope you're all having a good day and still enjoying the series. I hope the new format is doing all right for you. I'm sorry I'm a little bit behind on comments and stuff like that, but I am looking forward to filming a load more episodes where we've just got a load more comments in the near future, which will all be good. Here we go, some stuff here as well. Sick, let's stick them in. I'm not going to need 4 tubs for this, am I? I either bring too many or too bloody little, I tell you. As is always the case. Let's go. Lovely to read all your comments. Thank you so much for doing that. It just makes the gameplay a lot easier when you feel like you're actually playing along with someone. Do you know what I mean? If you're watching in the background and you're not commenting, that's all good as well. Like, you enjoy it however you choose to enjoy it. But yeah, I appreciate everyone's support on this series so far, and hope to continue bringing it to you as we hopefully carry on doing a good job. Right, yeah, so I did bring too many. Oh, there's a cat picture there. Let's get... Oh, no, it's butterflies. There was a cat picture on the floor somewhere, but it looks like it's gone. That's okay. Let's go. Let's get this out here. I'll take the others back and just throw them in the thing. I don't think we need any more, even if we get some little bits. Let's get a pallet and start tidying up these bricks a little bit while we're here, and get ready for some true demolition to begin in tomorrow's when we've got a bit of daylight. Nice, easy. Yeah, I appreciate you all. Hope you're still enjoying the series. Sure you are. If not, you wouldn't still be here, would you? Let's go with some more comments, shall we? Sasquatch One Moose. Hope I did it better that time. Says, great video. I love cats so much. Peach is a baby. Is by my baby £20 loaf. £20, bloody hell. And you didn't offend me. I'm so glad. Our lass loves cats to pieces. It's not an animal I ever grew up with. We always used to have dogs when we grew up, so I was more of a dog person, to be honest with you. But yeah, to be honest, the cats have stolen my heart. They are freaking adorable. You know, you have like, because there's 5 of them in our household, you have like different times with different ones of them. Like, there'll be times where like one of them's headbutting you to wake you up and stuff, and then the next time it's one of the others. Have we got time to do this? Who knows? Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. See what we can do. So yeah, no, that's all good. I'm glad you and Peaches are still enjoying this content. It's nice to know we've got a couple of females watching this series as well. It's not what you'd expect the demographic to be, I guess, that watch a series like this, but there's quite a few females in chat. Velvet revealed she was female in the last episode, so rock and roll, man. That's all cool. You all rock. I don't know why the channel appeals. I don't know why I appeal to you, I guess. I appeal to you? That sounds really, what's the word, like, oh yeah, I'm real, the ladies love me. Not the case in my normal life. I've always struggled with relationships, to be honest with you. But, I mean, I'm happy now, so... Well, no, I've always had relationships, just not necessarily, like, popular relationships. I've gone from, like, one long relationship to the next. I've never really been, like, one for short things and all that sort of stuff. But, yeah, glad to know that I am appealing to you, he says, with a question mark face. That's pretty cool, though. It is pretty cool, and it's good to see that you're enjoying it, because you'd expect this game. I suppose why I mention it is because you'd expect a game like this to be more appealing to men who want to smash things and destroy things. And actually, it's interesting that a lot of you that are writing comments are of the other gender, which rocks. But I appreciate every gender that's in here, and yeah, love gender. It's always fun. I used to go out wearing a dress. I used to wear what the hell I wanted. 6-inch high boots, almost glam rock really back in the day. So I used to do that myself. Never identified as a birder out like that. I mean, I suppose it was like I was like a Frankenstein drag queen. I always used to call myself, which it's kind of true. I used to like horror drag, I guess, is what it would be known as today. The type of thing that you'd see on what is it called, Dragula, that type of style. Sharon Needles from RuPaul, my type of style. Yeah, man. I guess. Weirdly. Not so much these days. I found I was with a girl who really struggled with that. Struggled with me expressing myself in that way. Because she always felt like she was more manly in the relationship. And she couldn't cope with that, which is fair enough. No issues with it, you know. So it stopped for a while and then just never really got back into it, I guess, in the same way. Anyway, I didn't know that was going to come up today, but I never know what's going to come up in one of these episodes. It could be anything. It could be bloody anything. Let's go. I appreciate you, though. Thanks for watching. Saskatchewan Moose says on the next video, says, I love watching these after I wake up. Wake up! Grab a brush and put on a little makeup. I can see you singing with the shake-up. Yeah, man, good. Cool. It's great to hear when you enjoy it. Owned houses rent, yeah, so it's 100 off that per day. But you know what? It's okay. We're going to make more than that. We're going to be finished by today anyway. So I'm not too concerned. There we go. We've got $2,000 left to make before we can buy that truck. So let's keep trucking on. Hey, let's get some orders done, and that might push us past the limit. Here we go. Like this one, 169. Perfect. Let's do a couple of these. Now I could cheese it and just give them a load of large windows. I think I might end up... Oh, I don't know. I wish I'd just fix the economy in the game. But I might do it as a way of getting rid of a load of stuff. Like, we've got so many windows. No, we don't do that. We don't cheat. It feels cheaty. I don't like cheating. A big round ceiling light. Let's go. Big round ceiling light. Where are you? Big spherical. Small spherical. Big round ceiling light. Let's go. There we go. Sick. Yeah, I used to love getting dressed up. It was after I broke up with my first girlfriend and I just went crazy, really. Proper, like, horror goth glam. Just like 6-inch heels and whatever the hell I wanted to wear, man. Whatever the hell I wanted to wear. It was good times. It was good times. Oh, we can't do half of that. That's a shame. We can't do any of that, unfortunately. Not even the small items, what's 30, which must be at our place, but that's okay. There we go. Right, no rares, we've got qualities. Let's have a look at the qualities. We can do this one. There we go, that's a nice amount of money. Happy with that. Sweet. What do we need? Big round ceiling light. Let's go find them first. We're slowly getting rid of our ceiling lights. I don't think we've taken the lights off our new build yet, so we need to do that. But yeah, you really do get rid of a lot of these ceiling lights. I have noticed that. That's another one. Lovely stuff. Get that in there and get it gone. Door rare 2. Is that you? Yeah, God, we are organised, aren't we? We are organised. Let's go. Do. Yeah, man. Sweet. In. Perfect. Yeah, our last was saying there's a lot of girls that watch you, and I was like, I know, I don't know why. I said I just think because it's chill. And it's not like, I think it's slightly different to everyone else that's playing it. Do you know what I mean? I assume that's why it is. You'll have to let me know, ladies. Or any of the dudes in chat. Give me a shout. I don't care who's watching as long as you're enjoying it. I don't care what you are. Or everything in between is beautiful to me, man. Kitchen wall shelf cabinet. Kitchen wall shelves cabinet. That one there. Right, lovely. Yeah, man. Get this in. And bosh. Oh, way up. There we go, lovely stuff. Sweet. Hey, that was a decent 269. Excellent. Orders done. Complete the order. Lovely. 269. Done. Right, let's carry on. Quality clients. Not that one. Not that one. Can't do that one. Can't do that one. Can't do that one. And can't do that one. Right, let's hope we get some beams or something, man. Come on now. Give us some beams, man. Nope, nothing. Nothing. I mean, that's a massive order, but unfortunately we can't do half of these. Small round ceiling lights 10. I mean, that's tough, man. That's tough. Poor clients. We ain't gonna get a lot of money for that. That's worth a lot more than 2 premium office chairs. So, like I say, I'll do beams for these, but I'm not really interested in getting rid of my big stuff. If we had the small round ceiling lights, I'd be tempted by that. No, we're not getting rid of the rare stuff for the poor clients, unfortunately. Sweet. Which feels a bit rough, but kind of is what it is. It's the nature of the game. It's what the game forced us to be. Not the way we want to be. Let's go. Let's get these chairs in. Let's put it here. That'll do. My order of this has got a bit skew with. It's interesting to see what units we have more on and stuff like that as we sort of carry on playing. That's fine. We should get this finished today. This is a tall cabinet, so this can go over here. Lovely stuff. Yeah, so I appreciate your support. Thanks, Sass. And hope you have a good day if you are watching this in the morning when you wake up. I hope that the schedule hasn't impacted you too much, and I hope you can enjoy some other content on the channel. Yeah, check out the playlists. They're all quite well put together. They're just in order. So, you know, if there's one that takes your fancy, it's the same thing as this. It's just grim gassing. Grim gassing. There we go. Velvet Glove says, oh, mate, I've cut off half your comment. Let me just go to the YouTube and get that. Let me do it when we're driving or something. I'm going to put it down. Yeah, I've not saved your comment properly. Plonker. He's talking about the Saw escape room and how you've never done an escape room. Man, they were a lot of fun. They were a lot of fun. The first one I ever did was in Poland. I'd gone on a trip to Poland with my ex and her mum and dad. Actually, I tell you what, and you know, I don't often share like negative stories, but this is one that really annoyed me. I was with my ex in Poland with her family, and I'd said to her, like, oh, there's an escape room here, we can do that. There was some other things as well. What was it? It was a... oh, hello. Great. Put you in there. Wait. Nice. And this. Yep, there we go. Nice. There was... we'd gone to Poland, and... oh, hello, there's loads of stuff here that I've missed because that dresser was there and confuzzled me. Probably quicker, even though there's only 2 items, to bring this in here and just go like that. Bosh. And bosh. This is going to be full, though. Well, let's hope there's no other items. We'll see, won't we? Got a bit of dismantling to do. You can see a few items there that are left to dismantle, like this here. Let's start dismantling now. Let's go. While I try and get your actual comment up by going onto YouTube Studio and doing the comments and all that sort of good stuff. Ah, yes, there we go. You mentioned the Saw theme escape room. I'm not a horror fan, but I've always wanted to try an escape room. They sound like a lot of fun. Oh, I really enjoy them. I really enjoy them. And you can certainly get ones that aren't horror themed. In Hull Town Centre, not that you're anywhere near Hull, they do have a Willy Wonka themed one and stuff like that we did with the kids, and actually it was a hell of a lot of fun. And we did me and our ass did a space one that we enjoyed a hell of a lot as well, on our knees trying to go through these tunnels and stuff like that. But it wasn't scary. It was very bright, and it was yeah, it was really enjoyable. We had a real good time with that. A lot of fun to be had. Let me just put my phone down a sec while I look under here. Yeah, there we go. We've got a couple there. Sweet. Right now, so it's 4 a.m. It's getting out of bed for a Beecham's, and I'm binging a lot of your Storage Hunter series while sipping it. Oh, bless you. I hope you're feeling better. And it's been a couple of days since that comment, so I hope you are starting to feel better now. It's awful when you've got cold and stuff like that, isn't it? I hate them. But it is the season, man, unfortunately. As things start getting a little bit cooler, all the germs start coming out. Less so at winter when they're all frozen, but now is the exact time where people get sick. So I hope you're feeling better, my friend. It's a lot of fun, and you're so brave doing hard mode. Oh, what, on Storage Hunter? Yeah, man, it's a lot of fun. Well, I'd done the series on normal, and so I was like, how do we make this one different? We start on hard, and we just enjoy the process, you know? There's no rush. I don't feel any pressure to get it sort of done or like that. I've just thought, I bet there's things in here. Damn it. Okay, we might take them back separately. Find something to put them in when we get back to the warehouse. Or we might end up stacking it with something else. I don't know. I suppose it depends how many brick pallets we've got. We're going to have to make multiple trips with brick pallets anyway, so probably just have to bring one back with us. Okay, let's get them out of the way at the minute so they don't smash. Lovely stuff. Dismantle. Open, saith I. Let's go. Let's go. Sweet. I can only imagine how knackering it is to do a full day of work. Well, since my colleague came back off maternity leave, I don't really do a full day of work. I say it's a full-time job. It's 32 hours a week. It's just pretty intense, man. I'm used to sort of physical labour because that's what I did for 20 years as a technician on the shop floor. And in some senses, you have a lot more like downtime, even though you're really busy as well. But it was I don't know. It's just it does make me absolutely knackered. Like I come in from work now, and I know that I stay up way too late filming videos and stuff like that. But I'm like constantly finding myself in bed, which is not cool. Not cool. And I think that's part of the reason I had to drop this down a little bit. Was because I'm not spending enough time chatting to our lass. And I miss her, so I said, right, I'll ease off a little bit, but I don't want to sort of let anything fall as well. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm doing this and I'm finishing this bloody thing. Don't you worry. Do you know what I mean? So let's go. Let's take that off, and lovely. We've got another premium unit right there, banging, sweet. Let's have a look what else there is to do in here. There's the lights to take down, and we know that we've been getting rid of loads of these. So let's take what we've got. Nice. I can only imagine how knackering it is to do a full day of work, then sit and record 2 videos, thumbnails, rendering, uploading, scheduling. Hope you can proper relax on your little recording break, and thanks for getting ahead so we still have things to watch. Thanks for sharing with us. You are so welcome. You are so welcome, and it's because of kind words like that make you want to carry on, you know? Yeah, I mean, I feel like when a game like this comes out, everyone wants to see it straight away, and you've got to like grab people, and you've got to say I'm doing daily content. But then I also think it gets to a point where it's difficult for people to catch up and stuff like that. And I think it's okay to go down to 2 days. Like I say, hopefully you can either find this or something else that you enjoy watching, and hopefully it doesn't interrupt your days too much, because I know that it is like good to watch these type of content every day. Do you know what I mean? Ideally, I'd like to do it every day. It gets to a point where it's just a little bit too much, and I just need to back off a little bit. And I don't want any of the series to suffer. Like Rising Star, like it doesn't get as many views, but it's something I really enjoy doing. So I'm carrying on with it. Do you know what I mean? So and Storage Hunter actually does really well on the channel. This is doing really well on the channel right now. So hopefully the break doesn't impact that too much, but we'll see. Hopefully not, but I can't do out about it if it does. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, let's go. Let's get all this up. Nice. I didn't think these were full when we left them, but they're full now, which is cool. I just didn't think they were full. Here we go, bringing up a full pallet. Let's go. But yeah, thanks for your support. I appreciate it, and I appreciate your understanding as well on the content as well. It's some people can feel like you've got to do everything and reply to everything and blah blah blah. I make the content this way for a reason, and engaging you guys in this way as opposed to sort of well, this is weird. At least we've got bags of rubbish. If we want to grind out rubbish bags, we could absolutely just carry on hitting that. Is that going to be the same across here? Has it just glitched? It certainly seems that way, doesn't it? That's weird. Okay, not seen that before. Interesting glitch. It'll probably be fixed by the time I next play it anyway, which is cool. Like I say, they are doing a lot of updates to the game. Right, let's get some of these floors done. Do a little by little. Don't want to do everything in one fell swoop, Nice. Like, if I was demolishing this entire house, I'd, again, go with the sledgehammer on the outside, but I'm actually thinking we're probably going to need to do the internal walls, because I want to try and get as many bricks as we can from this house anyway. I don't mind if we need to buy another brick storage, we can absolutely do that. Where we'll put it in our warehouse, I'm not really sure, but we'll figure it out. Just when bricks go, there tend to be massive orders, and they bring in a lot of cash, so we absolutely want to maximise on that as best we can. Nicely done. Sweet. Oh, some more books there as well. I knew we wouldn't have got everything. I knew I'd have messed up somewhere. Ooh, hit the door there. Nice. Sweet. And these bits. Nice. And so my escape rooms. Let's talk about escape rooms because it's fun. You're welcome to sharing, and thank you for your support, Velvet. I appreciate it. Every episode, and you've given me more stuff to talk about. Let's talk about escape rooms more. So the first escape room I did was when I went to Poland, and I was with my partner at the time and her parents, and she did this thing that really annoyed me. And this is a glitch texture as well. That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, that's a glitch texture. And so I will share it because I think it's a good lesson actually, because I really shouldn't have carried on with the relationship as long as we did. I think she'd had enough anyway. Saying that, she was struggling with her mental health, and she was on antidepressants and stuff like that, which you probably won't want me telling you, but no one knows who she is, so it doesn't matter. And I always tried to sort of help her out. Our current lass is on antidepressants. It's cool, you know. I mean, that's just something that some people need to get through the days, and that's okay, you know. She, on the other hand, my current partner is really good at taking medications, and that's part of what really appealed to me about her, actually, because I'd had a relationship where I was constantly having to... There'd be periods where she was on medication, and then when she wasn't on medication, it'd become unbearable, but she didn't realise that she was unbearable and didn't do anything to sort of fix it, even though she knew that she had to fix it. Do you know what I mean? And I get that it's hard when you're on sort of antidepressants and you don't want to be, but the one thing you can't do is just come off them, man. You can't do that. It's dangerous, and it ends up causing other problems, you know. And why am I smashing all these up? I can take some of these, can't I? Yes, I can. Do we want them? Yeah, we do. Yeah, screw it. Screw it, we're not in any rush for this job, are we? I mean, we want to get it done today if we can, but taking them shouldn't slow us down too much. I say if we can, it's also, like, at the price of 100 for the bricks, it's also important for me to get all the bricks in this house. So, yeah, let's not mess about with that. Let's just pry them off. Lovely stuff. So where was I? So we went to Poland, and she was having a tough time anyway. So you know, and that's why I sort of mentioned the antidepressant thing, just to understand the context, I guess, from her point of view. We'd gone, and I was like, oh, cool. So there's a rock pub that I found out about in the middle of Krakow that we can do, and there's some segways, we can do that, and there's an escape room. So we could do that, you know, it's all dirt cheap in Poland. There's like all these sort of adventures we had, and she turned to me and she said, you can do one of them. I was like, what do you mean we can do one of them? She said, you're only allowed to do one of them. We're only doing one of them. I was like, oh, why? What else do we have planned? Nothing, but you can do one of them. For sale but zero. I think that's knackered as well. We'll smash that one up. That's fine. In fact, let's just get any that we're going to need to smash up. That one... Yeah, it's the ones around the doors and stuff like that. Anything... I bet we can't take that off. No. Okay, we'll get all the ones that we can. So I'm just really confused. I'm like, what do you mean we can do one of them? Like, why we've got loads of time. Like, we can do all of them. She's like, no, we're not. We're just not doing everything you want to do. And I was like, okay, cool. So that's fine. What's the alternative? What would you like to do? And there was no alternative. It was just wanting to not do that. Anyway, we ended up doing all three of them, and she loved it. It was just a really weird time, man. It was a really weird time, and that was years after we broke up properly. Until we broke up properly, but it was certainly a tough time. But there we go. Anyway, shared that. Don't know why. Just did. Over it. Yeah. So. Yeah, and I'm the bad guy in that really. Anyway, let's not even go into that. Sweet. I'm very happy now. I'm much happier than I was then. Let's go. These probably can't be sold, or can they? Can they be sold? Let's see. No, not for sale. Okay. Fine, let's stick them out here. We're going to have a fun time destroying all these, trust me. It's going to be a lot of fun. Cool. Get this one off. Shame you can't carry multiple of these. So we did the escape room, and it was really funny actually. It was in Poland, so the instructions were all in Polish. And if you get stuck, I mean, this one was quite a dark one actually. You started off in a prison, in like a prison room, and you had to. Was that one that was for sale? Oh, I feel like I messed up. No, it's not for sale. That's good. You started off in a prison, and it was absolute darkness, and you had like a fishing. What they use on fishing fishing floats. So they're like they're like luminous, so you can see the fishing float on the water and stuff like that. It's very cool. And they give you one of them, and basically you've got to work your way around the walls to find the numbers to then get yourself out, and eventually you turn the lights on and stuff like that, and it feels like a big reward. Anyway, if you get stuck in an escape room, there's normally someone watching you on a video camera that'll monitor all the rooms, and they'll help you for when you get stuck, so it doesn't get frustrating, because it can get really frustrating if you're stuck on a puzzle for too long, you know. And so this guy had sent through this thing in what was like a mouse hole. And it sent through like a note, and we got the note, and it was in Polish. I couldn't understand. I was like, "Oh, dude, man. I mean, we appreciate the help, sir, but we can't understand Polish." And he wrote it out, and he said sorry, and then wrote out the clue in English again, which is really cool. But no, escape rooms are a lot of fun, man. I've always enjoyed them. Actually, always enjoyed them. They're just a good way to pass time. They can be quite expensive. It depends where you go, I guess. But the Saw themed one was excellent for us, like I say, because we're horror buffs, and so yeah, Saw themed one rocked. But yeah, good time, really good time had that weekend. Actually, just a banging time in Camden. Yeah, I strongly advise you do a escape room. Just try and do one that's not themed horror wise, but it is always fun, and you always get help when you get stuck and stuff. Just find a couple of good mates to go with or something like that. Or family. Just go have fun. Kids love it as well. We did the Willy Wonka one with the kids, and they loved it. It was good seeing them. The little one is autistic, and she got into bits of it, and then by the end she was a little bit over it, which is fine. But then at that point I was able to set the boy and just figure it out with him, you know, and stuff like that. It was really nice. It was a really nice day, actually. Yeah, lots of good adventures, eh? Lots of good times. Thanks for sharing. You are welcome. You are welcome. Thanks for commenting, my friend. Lovely stuff. Wow, for some reason you were lagging so bad. Hello, Cat, says Surface. Yeah, man, I was lagging so bad. It's because there was a million pieces of furniture. I feel like I read that comment before. I don't know why that's come up again. I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, there we go, man. Sweet. And yeah, I think that's it for comments for now. Nice. So yeah, strongly advise escape rooms. Let us know if you've done an escape room in the chat. It'd be great to hear your stories about them. Whether you got out, whether you didn't get out. There's not as many usable walls in this, is there? Maybe it is worth, you know, taking the usable ones, but leaving the others to smash up. Maybe that's the best way to do it. Oh, hello, that's a usable one, I think. Not as many usable ones as there is unusable ones. Look at all this. Ah, now there is some usable ones apparently in there. Oh no, like that one is usable. Why is that one usable? I feel like I've been doing a really good job of not getting the usable ones in here. I feel like I've done a really good job of sorting it out, and I've not apparently at all. More here. It's like some of the door ones just turn into them. Are you usable? Yeah, I thought you might be. Whoa! Careful, Grim. Careful, Grim. Yeah, they're usable as well. What is going on? Are you usable? No, you're not usable. Are you usable? No. Okay, I think these are all knackered. Yeah, let's just try and take the ones we can actually use. I think that's the best idea. Because I can't use that. Right, wall windows small. Right, let's see if we can. Let's take it off and then see if it turns into one we can, because it says it's for sale right now. And when we put it down, it is. Whoop! Wrong button. Okay, cool. That's why it is. It's not letting me. The door frames are turning into usable ones, which is all very weird. They're not for sale. That's sweet. Okay, cool. Squiggle, squiggle. Let's get it off. Bosh. Nice. Yeah, how are you finding the every other day episode? Is it enough for you? Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is. It'd be nice to get this house done. It feels like it's taken a lot longer than I expected, I'll be honest with you. I thought I'd be done with this halfway through the episode, and I'm just realising it's that point now, and we are nowhere near. We're doing a lot of plasterboard work. That's okay, we'll fill up our stocks back at the old warehouse. It's nice to get some different sizes as well. There's some 120s in there which are useful to have. For sure. Yeah, taking them off is a lot quicker, but smashing them up isn't. So, I guess the way to do it with the stuff we can't use is maybe to throw it on the floor, but I bet it's going to be a real pain in the ass to get them all on the floor. To be honest with you. Not sure on that one, guys, not sure. Let's go. Can we take this door? Yeah, lovely. Got this door, nice. Stick it down here. Stick it down here. There we go. And... doo-doo. Nice, man. There was a new comment on the first video, actually. I wanted to read out. I'll get that one done. Always nice to surprise people when they get to this point in a series if they're still watching and suddenly they realise the comment's been read out. So they can see where I read it as well. It's always fun, so I'll make sure I do that before the end of the episode. Let's go, let's start smashing this up, shall we? Now I feel like a lot of this is going to break apart because we have seen a few of these walls be a little knackered. If we can break it up from here, should be able to get everything in nice and tidy. Let's do some chiseling, then we'll do some putting away of it all, and we'll sort of vice versa it a little bit as we go. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan, Batman. Nice. So yeah, you'll have to let me know if you're still playing the game, if you're still enjoying the game. How far have other YouTubers got? Did they play the full thing? Have they got this far? I know Grillmaster, who again I like and I know Velvet likes. I saw he's like on tier 4 or 5 or something like that. Grillmaster can be really good at doing his videos, but I believe he's doing this as a full-time job now, which is good for him, man. Good for him. Like I say, I only started to learn about him after doing this channel, and actually his content is brilliant. So, strongly advise if you're not watching Grillmaster, go and give him some support, man. I enjoy it. But then I enjoy all sorts. I enjoy like real civil engineering, which I know some people hate who like my channel because it's very different to what we do, which is cool. But I actually find like his videos wildly entertaining. You know, when I just want to kill an hour on a night and stick on one of his well-edited sort of half-hour videos. It's different to this, but I also believe that that's the reason that games like Card Dealer at the minute is doing like better than it was when I first did the series. And that was a big game for me in the channel because that was the first game where the developer had reached out and said, here's a copy. Or I'd reached out to the developer and they said, yeah, sure, here's a copy, enjoy, thanks for your support. Which rocked. So the game isn't necessarily this is more of a me game actually. It's ironic, but yeah, I was happy to finish that series because, you know, it was a fun game, but it was also like donated to me, which is very kind, you know, that meant a lot. I think we'll do some updates on that coming up soon because there's been a lot of changes on it. It's always nice when a game like keeps updating as well, especially in this genre. You can see a lot of really cool upgrades. I think Recycling Center Simulator had a few as well. We should really check out because they had like multiple different tiers of stuff that you could do that looks right up my street. So lovely stuff. We'll just pick up all this and let's start emptying this wall, shall we? This entire roof is going to collapse. That wall is so gone. In fact, let's see what we can get out of it. Oh, we can actually. We can get a bit out of it. I thought it was going to collapse when we hit it, to be honest. There we go. Oh, I can't tell if they're knackered or not. It's got that texture on it that's just... Did we save any there? I think we probably did. I think we probably saved a hell of a lot there. Oh, and have they fallen straight in? Oh, that's handy. Oh, I wish we could have used that more. Okay, cool. Let's get in and start tidying up, shall we? Lovely. Can't pick that one up, of course, because it's that glitched one. That's okay, though. There we go. Start sticking these in. Lovely stuff. So, sport. Hey, I don't talk about sport very often, but we've only got 25 minutes left. Hull Kingston Rovers, which is the rugby team, they won of Hull. They won some big match today.
the city's buzzing about it. Everyone on Facebook. I've got mates who are just sending videos of them yelling into the phone. I mean, I've never really been into sport, I'll be honest with you. I used to swim when I was younger. Is swimming a sport? Yeah, I mean, I suppose it is, but yeah, I've never really enjoyed watching swimming, I'll be honest. I don't even really, as I've got older, I've enjoyed the Olympics a bit more, but when it was in London, like, I wasn't really interested at all, when the rest of the UK was all interested. I mean, I enjoy the weird things, like, you know, give me breakdancing and I'll watch and laugh away, you know, at a Australian doing, what was it? Did she do a kangaroo? Something like that? It's hilarious, man. That brick is going to do my head in, by the way. It's going to do all of our heads in, I can tell. We might have another day here, I'm not sure. But again, it's worth it for these bricks, man. These are going to be worth a fortune to us in the future. So let's do it. This is helping us pay for a van. We've got £2 left to do. So I'm hoping after this next job, we'll be at the space where we can afford the van, which is going to be great. Bricks for days, bricks for days. Let's go. So yeah, so they won that, but I've never been big into sport. Have any of you ever been into sport? I know there's a girl on our Discord who won at a darts competition, which rocks, man. Quite enjoy playing darts. I don't mind darts after I've had a few beers, but again, I've worked darts as a sports actually. I was once the chief electrician at a darts event. It was a big world tournament. It's called Windmill Darts, and I had a major problem during it. So check this out. The power to the venue went out through one of the darts matches, and man, that was scary because it was being broadcast around the world from our venue, and the venue I was the electrician of. And the power went out. Now, when the power went back on, normally it'd shoot back up, but I lost an entire phase to the building. Power is in 3 different phases, and I lost that phase completely. I don't know if I feel like I might have told this story on this series so far. If I have, I'm sorry. Lost a complete phase to the building, and so when it came back on, I'd lost the lighting board wasn't working, so the lights had come on, and then they'd go off straight after. It was really annoying. Whoa! All right, roof, slow yourself. Hey, what's going on? Let's get rid of this roof, eh? It's getting in the way. That's no picky-ruppy. That's no goodie. Let's get rid of that rubbish there. Hey up, if I can. With 3, there we go. And sweet, there we go. Nice. There we go. Beautiful. So yeah, the power went off, and basically I had no time whatsoever to get the power back on and all the lights back on, because they'd go on for like 2 minutes and they'd try and resume play, and then it'd stop again. And God, it was scary. As scary as that falling on my head. It's hilarious when them physics just do that. So yeah, really scary. Like, you're in charge of like a £1 million program, and whether it's going to air on live TV or not. And if we didn't get it fixed within half an hour, it was going to the motorsport, I think, which would have lost them a lot of money. And so I had to repatch the lighting board, figuring out where each of the phases was. And bearing in mind, this is all in like about 40 minutes in total. We had the power back up and the darts was able to properly resume play. But when you look at something like that, and first of all, you've got to figure out what the problem is. Like, there's no like computer monitor that says, oh, by the way, I knew that was going to happen that time. By the way, it's your 3rd phase. That's the problem. You have to go, what's the problem? Why is this working and this isn't working? And kind of calculate from that. It's really scary stuff, man. And anyway, I was able to get it on, which I was really proud of. Well, not just myself. I also called for some support as well to help me figure it out. But I had to say to one of the promoters of it, because he was proper on my back, and I was like, mate, you need to back off and let me work this out, because right now I understand the consequence and I understand how important this is, but if you don't let me do my job, it's not going to get back on. I don't need to explain this to you. I'm trying to get it working. Just give me a few seconds, please. Which was a really high pressure situation, and a situation that I didn't particularly want to be in either. you know, I just started the job at this venue, so I'm still trying to figure out the entire venue as well. Well, I've worked there for years, but in that role, and that's something that's like very complicated to figure out. But yeah, we managed to get it on. I was really proud of myself for that. So there we go. There's my only sports story. But I've set up the event for. They've got a Hull KR. They're having an event on the balcony. And I've been doing a few pre-meetings this week and sorting it out so that it can happen if they won. And I've just found out they won. And my family are all messaging me saying, "Oh, are you coming tomorrow?" And I'm like, No. Like, "Oh, but you know, are you happy?" And you've set it up and all that. And I was like, No, I know, but you know, I've done the work. I've done the work. It's all ready. Go have a good time and celebrate with everyone else. That's cool. I just don't really do sport. It'd be great to hear if you guys do though. We've got a lot of bricks, but this is going to take a while. I suppose we need to consider how many bricks we're taking, but we can actually just afford to buy new thingies, so we should really take the time. It's probably going to cost us another £100 to do the next day anyway. I think we just bite the bullet. Let's smash a load of stuff. We can't use any of these anyway. They're non for sale. So let's go. Let's bash a few. Nice. Is that easier than taking them down? Probably not, actually. There we go. There we go. Sweet. Nicely done. Lovely stuff. And I mean, the house is looking all right. The house is looking all right. Well, I say all right, not as in standing still, but we're getting there, aren't we? We're slowly getting there. Right. Do we take a load of these brick pallets back? I think that's a good idea. Sweet. Let's get these loaded in nicely, shall we? Nicely. We get 2 in on this side. Oh, that was a nice reach. Oh. In fact, while we're doing this, let me get that other comment on, because it was a comment about bricks, actually. And I can't remember who said it. It was my dude. Let me just get this up. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. View all and unresponded. Mate, it's really annoying to get comments on these videos. It really is. Slinger, who's got a cat as a profile picture, so we enjoy it, says, "Lol. The dude carries 4 bricks at a time, but then lifts up a whole ass brick pallet. No problem." I just felt like the most appropriate time to mention that comment. You are exactly right, my friend. That is the game. Yeah. Hey, up there. We got it. Let's go. Yeah, that's better. That should fit on there. Sick. Hopefully when we have a new truck in just an episode or 2, man. We're not far away. This isn't going to fit. I think we need to just say no and go, okay, we'll go there. No, we go that way, don't we? With this one. That way we can get more in if we choose to. I'm also half interested in getting the doors in. Can we get the doors in like that? That'd be sick, wouldn't it? Oh, I thought they would. Okay, no, we won't. That's fine. We've got a load of other stuff though we can get in. Oh, excuse me. There we go. So let's get this in. Nice. Oh no. Oh, what have we done wrong? Can Grim fix it? Yeah, he probably should. Come on, let's not mess about, Grim. Let's get this all in properly, shall we? Did I not push that in far enough? We know it fits. We've done it before. It's looking a lot tighter this time, for whatever reason. Does that close? No. Does it? Oh. Alright, let's leave it off. Let's just get some of these in. Oh, is that going to break? No, it didn't. Sweet. Look, that fits nicely in there. Lovely. And these will fit nicely on top of there. One that side. One this side. One in the middle. One maybe on the hubcap. Will you fit in the hubcap? Probably not. A bit glitchy, them hubcaps. Not glitchy, they're just, yeah. Let's go get this in, because this is premium. There we go, that'll do. Will that do? No, it won't do. I believe. Oh, why are you giving me a tick? Is it because I did so much of the house? Sweet, 125 minutes to get there and back, so yeah, this is going to take the full episode. My word. It's these bricks, man. They do take such a long time to do. which is fine. We've got a load of kitchen cabinets on here, haven't we? We'll stick that there. Sweet, a light. A spherical light. We've got rid of a lot of these lights. And another one. It's a different style though, we'll put that one there. Start up some new things, and this one's the same as this one, so stick it there. Sweet. Brick pallets, here we go. Should we see if we can move this brick pallet holder now we've gone and come back? Maybe we can. Let's hope we can. It'd be good if we could. Warehouse, edit mode. Let's see what we tried at the start of the episode. How are you going to work for me? Negative. No, it's not. Let's just exit. Oh my. Well, I hope we can get another one in. Maybe it has to go there. I'm not entirely sure. We'll lose access to the beams as easy. But I do feel like we need bricks, don't we? Constantly, like, they're a big high-ticket item if we can get them. Is it a little bit boring just taking bricks? Maybe. There we go. Keeping the numbers somewhat equal. Here we go. So we should finish this job in this episode, I'm hoping. 15 minutes. I believe. Let's go. We're going to have to spend another bloody day on it, though. We'll get some contracts tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get some more money. Sweet. Nice. And close that. And let's go for the day. Let's call it there. Because I'm not going to be able to get there and back in time, so might as well. As I take a sip of me milky coffee. I had a little bit of coffee left from the last episode, and I was like, you know what? I don't fancy another coffee. I drink way too much coffee anyway, so I was like, I just filled it up with milk, and it's become like a really, almost like a makeshift iced coffee. Right, let's do some contracts. See what we got. Wealthy client. Wait, can we do ya? Yes, we can. Accept the order. Let's go. Nice. Let's get these items. Excellent. Premium door, corner cabinet, and a washing machine. Excellent. Not a lot of items, but a lot of money. A lot of money. There we go. Boom. Corner cabinet, washing machine. Let's just do the washing machine. Is it a rare washing machine? I think these are rare. Yep. Sweet. And the corner cabinet now, is that going to be a kitchen item? I assume so. I think it's going to be one of these. Corner cabinet right there. There we go. Lovely. You swing around, get her in. See you later. Strap it down and send it off. Let's go. Let's make some money. Here we go. And we made 270 quid for that. Boom. Let's go. What do you want? We need more doors. We can't get them. But full brick pallets, man. Still only got 21 in the warehouse. It's not great. But can you imagine if we cheated on that and just give them loads? Give them a tray full of them. I can't do it. Because I need the other things. What a shame. Okay, no more wealthies. Let's see the rares. It's small item boxes. Mate, this is worth a ton of money for what it is. This is why we save the item boxes and don't just do them for the pause, because for them pores. 31 and 30. Lovely. Because they're just worth a fortune. 282 right there. Boom. Orders and complete the order. Sweet. Thanks, man. Cheers, dude. Let's carry on. Is there any more rares? Nope. Let's have a look at qualities. We ain't got the kitchen cabinets, unfortunately. Oh, mate. That would have been good. Would have been a good one to have. All the bricks in the world. 2 doors. We've only got 1 now, unfortunately. We do have things there, though. It's worth 320. It's worth keeping that one in mind, because we could do that, in theory, in a second. Once we bring back a couple more doors. Let's just check the common clients. Nope. 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 We can do that one, but it's only worth 33. That one's worth 193. It's not bad. 1 premium item and 2 common items. That's fine. We'll do that one. Sweet. Don't mind getting them common items out of the way, really, to be honest with you. Sweet. Is this going to stop me getting it? No, because I think we've got more than 1 premium door in this order, in this house that we've just done. We just haven't brought them back yet, so let's hope so anyway. I have done that, haven't I? Yes, yes, it was the bricks. Okay, cool. 1 sofa, common sofa. Is that you? Yes. Sweet. You'll do. It's heavy. It's heavy. But we'll get it in there. Nice. Sweet. And a TV. This one, common will do. Sweet. Put it on there so it's got a nice cushion, even though it's going to bounce everywhere as it's rolling around. And that was worth 193. Lovely. Sweet. Thanks, man. Let's go. So was I on quality? No, I was on common, wasn't I? I was on common. Don't think there's any more. No, there's that one. It's worth 111. We've got 2. Okay, we'll do it. It's fine. 111. How much is it worth though? That's premium. 200, so we get half the value of it. Yeah, half the value is better than a kick in the teeth right now. Certainly helps us get closer to our objective. I mean, we've got a lot of money in there actually. We have got a lot of money in this that we've just done. So maybe tomorrow we'll be able to afford the better house. Right, check the poor client, see if there's any... no, we're not doing that. No, sweet. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's head back. We need some more brick pallets though, don't we? I need to also figure out if I can get another brick pallet in. I'm sure I can, but I don't really want to put it in this space, do you know what I mean? Because that would be bad. Not bad, it would just be a bit annoying. We have got a full day to carry on this contract. I think we'll get a bit more done this episode and finish it off next episode. And then hopefully in the next episode you're going to see something exciting. Yeah, hopefully we're going to see a box truck, which I can't wait for. I cannot wait to see how that works. I haven't seen any gameplay with it whatsoever, so it'd be nice to see how much we can fit in that and enjoy the adventure. Let's go. Which I always find these games are anyway. They're just like a little adventure each time. Each time we play. Let's go. Let's get these out for now and start straight away. Have them bricks gone? No, it looks like it's still there. Okay, here we go. Lovely stuff. Welcome to Grimsim Labs, where we do nothing but therapeutically remove walls. As the sound is creaking. Just enjoy it for a second. Enjoy some of the game, some of the sounds. Enjoy it satisfyingly. Exit here. Exit here. It's only English, Grim. Let's go. And there's another full one. Brilliant. Nicely done. So you're going to have to... Do let me know if there's any other video games like this coming out that you want to see on the channel. I always try my best to read your comments. I can't guarantee that I'll always do them. There's certain things that I think will work better on the channel than others. But we can always look at stuff. Used to do a lot more First Look Fridays, but I've just not had any chance to do them, man. Not trying to keep up with these series at all. So, but that's okay. If there is a game that you particularly fancy, just let me know. We can always have a look at it and see if I've got time or what have you. Just please understand if I can't do it as well. Okay, cool. Right, loads more walls to check down. Maybe this is excessive. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Well, that wall came down quick, didn't it? We'll do this to these, but I'm sure it's going to fall down. There we go. Okay. Hopefully these ones won't. Be nice if they didn't. Nice, and then we'll get them all stored up and gone. Well, it's going to be a little bit of brickwork, isn't it? That's okay. I need to figure out how much space I've got to be able to store them. Any of the ones we can't, I'll have to break. I don't think we can afford to do another day on this. I don't think we're going to make much on this job at all, because, yeah, 264, it's going down each day because of the... Oh no, I don't think it's gone down there. It's going down because of the fact that we have to pay 100 per day. This is a public contract. So, yeah, it goes down money per day that we're here, but at the same time, 100 is worth a pallet of bricks. Like, even on a sort of poor client or something like that, 2 pallets of bricks is probably worth the amount of the fee that is the fine that is given us for spending longer here. So it is absolutely a good thing to take this down, I think. Nice, let's do a little bit more. We'll do this corner. We won't go too crazy. I don't want to do it all in one go, because it gets a bit tedious if you do too much in one go. As with anything in life, really. There we go, lovely stuff. Doing it all from the inside, that roof, man. It'll collapse on me, I tell you. Now, Grim will be very unhappy. Don't know what's going to happen with this window. Kind of exciting. See what it does. Yeah, this is one of them games that I just sit and just play and just be happy. It's weird because streaming and recording videos is slightly different to playing. Like, I'd be doing this without concentrating, but because you're sort of streaming or recording videos, you got to have some sort of awareness. But to me, this is just real therapeutic, man. But I'm the type of dude that likes jigsaws. Do you know what I mean? I'm the type of dude that'll sit there and our last got was a David Bowie jigsaw, and she I love David Bowie anyway, and so she got me one with all the albums, and I sit there in the kitchen just doing this jigsaw, and she's like, don't you want to do something else? And I'm like, no, I'm quite happy right now, love. Why do you want to? And she's like, well, no, as long as you're happy, I'm not bothered to. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna sit here and do my jigsaw then. And so I finish it off and then start putting it away, and she's like, what are you doing? And her son couldn't believe it. It's like, what is wrong with you? And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you've just finished it. I was like, yeah. I said, and I showed you it. And she's like, yeah, but don't you want to take a photo of it? I was like, why do I need to take a photo of it? She's like, well, you've just finished it. Why are you just putting it away immediately? And I was like, well, because it's just making a mess on the table, isn't it? Like, let's get rid. She just couldn't believe it. She just couldn't wrap her head around how I can just like, how I can just go, right, it's complete, let's move on. She just couldn't wrap her head around that at all. I was like, yeah, but it's the jigsaw bit that's satisfying, not the sort of completing bit. She's like, yeah, but you put so much work into it. I was like, yeah, but it's all right, it's cool, it was chill, I enjoyed it. And now it goes away in the box for the next time that I do it. Yeah, I was at my mum and dad's the other week, and she bought a jigsaw a couple of years ago because she knows that I'm into them, and so I think she wanted to try them to chill out, but she just doesn't get time. Bless her. My mum's a busy lady. I love her to pieces. Even though she's retired, she's still doing like a bit of work here and there and stuff like that. She's a grafter, man. She's a hero. She's my hero, man. Easily. This is going to take us more than another day, by the way. I can tell already. And so yeah, so she got one. So I went round to theirs, and my dad was watching the football, and my mum was doing something, and I was like, oh no, they was watching like Holby City or some crap like that. And I was like, you're all right, just chill. I'm just gonna go do one of your jigsaws. And so I'm just sat in the room just doing the jigsaws. And she's like, I ain't got a chance to do them. And I'm like, oh yeah, it'll be finished tonight. And she's like, it won't be. And I was like, it will be. It was a really hard jigsaw as well, because it was really like blurry, the image, which is the worst type of jigsaws to do. You know, that's one person's content that I really enjoy. There's a lass that does a YouTube page. I've not watched her for a while actually, but she does a YouTube page called Karen Puzzles or something like that. And she's this young lass who just does jigsaw puzzles, and yeah, I find that really therapeutic. And then she goes to like the world championships of jigsaws and stuff, which I've watched live before. Like, I'm like fascinated by stuff like that. I'm like, oh my god, these people can do jigsaws at like such a alarmingly fast rate. But I suppose that's the question, isn't it? What's the difference between this and doing a jigsaw? It's all just chill and therapeutic, isn't it? I suppose that's why I brought it up, really, because I just realised I'm doing something that normally people would find quite tedious. But if you can get into the flow of it and get into the relaxing side of it, then the clicking of the mouse, the dropping of the bricks, the sound it makes as it hits the pipe. Mate, this is just my my house jigsaw. What can I say? I wanted a first look Friday on a game called Nerd Simulator or something. It was a bit crap actually. It wasn't very good. A bit all over the place. A weird sense of humour. But there's a jigsaw puzzle as part of the game, and I don't think anyone else would complete it. But if you watch the First Up Friday, there's a 20 minutes of me just chilling, completing a jigsaw, and completely happy about it. But I do pose the question, what's the difference? What is the difference? I don't know. Let me know. Yeah. It's all just relaxed, isn't it? I suppose that's why this is a good game to live stream as well. I mean, I do see a lot of people live streaming stuff like this. It's to me, I think I don't want everything to be live streamed, to be honest with you. There's certain things I like live stream. I like live stream, especially while I think this is great for content to be live streamed. You guys are also doing an amazing job at giving me comments to answer to and stuff like that. And obviously, I'm filming a little bit in advance, so I can't get all them comments done right now, which is fine. When I come back to it in a week or two's time, I'll have a ton of comments from you guys to rock with. Do you know what I mean? But I suppose that makes it similar to a live stream when we start doing that. Way. So therapeutic, he says, as the roof collapses in on him. Yeah, I encourage my my nieces and nephews to do jigsaws as well. Just sit there with them, and they're really sweet, bless them. It's really funny because they don't really have like. I don't think they always know what they're looking for. They're just like they don't realize that the colors in the shape like connect. Do you know what I mean? So they'll just try different things, and I'm like, but you know that don't go there because it's not blue. And they're like, oh, and they don't. I don't know if they get it. It's quite interesting watching a child do a jigsaw. Yeah. Sweet. We'll get this pallet done and then we'll call that an episode. I think we've made a really good start on this house. A couple of items in the back there. It'd be nice to know what they're worth as well. That chair looks nice. We've not seen one of them. Is that a premium chair? I reckon that's a premium chair, you know. You know, because the common ones have the sort of wood, the rare ones are cushioned. I assume that is a bloody premium one. We'll check it out before the end of the episode. Sweet. Yeah, I think we are probably going to have to do another day here. But we also need to work out warehouse space and see how much of this is feasible. Nice. Lovely stuff. Well, this is a lot of money sat here. It's a lot of money sat here, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, look, if we did that, it'd break everything. It'd fall through that, but it doesn't. Physics. Wonderful. Thanks so much for watching this episode. If you've enjoyed it, do me a solid. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you're thinking, let me know what you want me to talk about. Here we go, premium bloody chair. That's alright, isn't it? 100 quid right there. I can go in my basket. We need to remember to put the doors in, so I'll stick them in now. So we've got that job that needs the doors. Let's remember that for the next episode. Sweet. There we go, and way up there. Yes, there we go, nice. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you're still enjoying it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, ta-ra.